Goy, Jean-Pierre Goy. It's not Bond, James Bond.
As one of the world's top stunt performers, Jean-Pierre leapt to fame, doubling as Pierce Brosnan in the James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies. Here, he brought his own unique talent to the big screen, performing a mind-blowing array of stunts, previously only seen in Europe, the Far East and his native France. Watching Jean-Pierre's unbelievable performances, it is not surprising to learn he holds 8 separate world stunt records, one of them for the longest ever wheelie. Jean-Pierre even managed to make a world wheelie record attempt look easy, as he skillfully maneuvered his modified trial bike through the rural towns and villages of France. During his record-breaking ride, Jean-Pierre covered an incredible 221 kilometers, or approximately 135 miles. While this has made Goy a household name in Europe, he has been relatively unknown here in the United States, having never performed on American soil. Now, thanks to BMW motorcycles, Jean-Pierre is coming to America, and with a license to thrill, is leaving his audiences shaken, not stirred. Jean-Pierre Goy's first performance was behind closed doors at the 2002 BMW Vendor Convention in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Here, he thrilled his private audience with his incredible skill and wowed them with his charm as he wheelied, stoppied, and slid through his daily performances. Jean-Pierre introduced the vendors to his unique style by inviting members of his audience, or should I say victims, to participate. He then continued his performance to rapturous applause, howling laughter, and the cheers of encouragement for his reluctant companions. As outrageously as Jean-Pierre behaved during his performances, I found him to be totally unassuming as I caught up with him and his family between shows.
My name is Jean-Pierre Goy. It's my wife, Christine, and my daughter, Melanie. And tu viens, Melanie? Viens ici, viens. And she has 7 years. And it's the first time we are in USA. and we are really happy to do the show here in Spartanburg for BMW because I work many times in Europe or sometime in Bangkok or China or another place around the world for BMW with all the bikes of the company, and it's a really big pleasure for me and my wife to be here.
You get on here! I was like, no. He's like, the wave, and he did the wave for me. And he made me get on, so I grabbed him really tight around the waist. He's like, ugh. And he goes, my wife is here, and he made me loosen my grip because I was.
Elisa Jeffrey was as much of a crowd pleaser as Jean-Pierre, who I now noticed had switched to a completely different bike.
I like all the bike because I like make my show with many bikes different, because the people think all the time a driver drive one bike, but in my show in Europe I begin with a trial bike. It's a 250 cubic, and after I take the C1, I take 650, a LT, a cruiser, many bikes, and I like change, and the people don't understand. I can jump on a small bike and a big bike. The more important, it's a BMW.
Merci. La tenue vestimentaire a été remplacée. Donc vous mettez, Monsieur Bois est vêtu d'un blouson. Il s'agit d'un blouson en Gore-Tex noir avec bande phosphorescente grise, point à la ligne.
As we looked back into Jean-Pierre's video archives, we found that he not only uses BMW motorcycles for his shows, but performs ABS braking demonstrations and safety tests, such as this one with the C1. Hard to believe he even looks cool crashing.
Comment on se sort de cette situation quand on est couché?
Il n'y a plus qu'à tirer. Et voilà, tout simplement. Juste un petit peu mouillé, mais aucun problème. Bon, ça va toi?
In September 2000, on a closed road course, Jean-Pierre rode a BMW F650 GS an incredible 116 meters on the front wheel to claim the world's longest stoppie.
Et ça n'est pas fini. Nouvelle tentative.
Jean-Pierre also lists riding over bridges as one of his hobbies. Back at the Performance Center in Spartanburg, it was time for Jean-Pierre to ride the R1200C, the same bike he used during Tomorrow Never Dies. Charging from one thrilling sequence to another, Jean-Pierre leapt on board the totally stock R1150 GS and wheelied off down the track, performing yet more amazing stunts. Hats off to BMW's own Bob Goodhart for being such a good sport, as Jean-Pierre showed him no mercy on the back of the GS. There was no escape for BMW's dandy Christopher either. And what about that K1200 LT?
When he was on that K1200 LT, I don't care, man. That is, you do a wheelie on one of those, you've done a trick.
Fantastic. He is just an incredible rider. His balance is, I mean, phenomenal.
The man is amazing. I mean, he's beyond amazing.
Reserved for his male victims, the unbelievable crescendo of Jean-Pierre's highly charged performance simply took people's breath away. Not content to wheelie, stoppie and slide them around the arena, the enigmatic Frenchman lay his helpers on the ground for his grand finale.
I take picture, okay? Alors, here. Ah. Okay.